One. Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast, the NRL Round 13 preview. How are you today, Khaled? Oh, review. It's the review.
The review, which felt like a very long weekend.
It did.
This week, the games dragged out, I feel.
But they did, but Sunday's games were, wow.
3 games on Sunday.
Were unbelievable.
We should get around that more often. I like it.
3 games on Sunday, but
like
that means no game on Thursday. I like them spread out. It gives me something to do on Thursday.
Yeah, I like it spread out, but man, Sunday games just hit different.
Yeah, and it ruined my Sunday because I didn't leave the house.
Why is that? Oh, yeah, basically. Yeah. How was your Sunday? Oh, your weekend?
It was good. My weekend was good, but Sunday was unbelievable, bro. I didn't leave the house. 3 games of footy, but quality.
Yeah, it was packed.
It was so good. Packed. What about you? How's your weekend been?
Bro, you know what?
Yeah.
It was all a blur.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. Do you remember your weekend?
Yeah.
It was just all footy.
It was.
It was just all compacted footy.
3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't remember what I ate. Like, it was just all footy. Footy's life.
That's exactly right. We love footy.
Is key.
Mo isn't here today. He's stuck at work, unfortunately. We will miss him, but show goes on. The show goes on. Let's start off. Round 13 kicked off with the Dragons versus the Newcastle Knights. We were supposed to live stream this because we did go to the game, not Khaled, but me and Moe went and a few other boys. But we're supposed to live stream, but we thought that 6 videos in 1 week is a little too much. And you don't want to see our mugs 6 days of the week. So we decided not to. And honestly, for the first probably half an hour of this game,
boring.
I thought, why the fuck did I come here?
Yeah, very, very, very bad game of footy.
It was so bad. So bad.
Very low quality from both teams.
Yeah.
But, Dragons.
The Dragons done what they had to do to win.
They did, but like they could have shown a bit more tenacity against the weakened Knights.
Agreed.
But it's
it was a chance for them to put a big score on. And they had a lot of opportunities to do so.
They did put a big score on at the end.
Yeah, 20-6, but
you expected more, and the Knights just woeful at the moment.
So. The Knights, I still don't know how. It's been 3 days since that game.
Yeah.
And Adam O'Brien still has a job.
Yeah.
That's crazy, unbelievable.
Crazy. He's gifted a job at this point.
Because it's daylight robbery. It's daylight robbery. How's this bloke getting paid this much money? And I don't care what the payout is. You pay him out. You get rid of him.
Yeah.
It's done.
For the pride of your club.
You have to get rid of him.
Honestly, for the pride and the future of a club, get rid of this coach and just move on. Like, come on. There's already enough talk about your team.
I know a couple of Knights fans, and they want him out so bad.
Yeah, but
so bad.
Except for the Knights.
Except for them, yeah. Which is crazy. But if they do get rid of him, who's available?
The same coaches that are always in that rotation of who's available.
You don't want to get like a serial loser in, because that's not what they need. And then Brad Arthur, he's still the job at the Bears isn't 100%.
Yeah, apparently Mal Meninga's got it, right?
Apparently Mal Meninga's like, I haven't seen anything concrete, but apparently he's got the job. I think Brad Arthur's the answer right there. And the guy done a very similar job with the Eels. When he came in, they were fucking shit.
You know what? And Dylan Brown moving there.
Yeah, he's got that relationship with him.
Yeah, it might be a good connection for him.
I don't know. But yeah, so we'll go back to the game. The Dragons were fantastic. Not fantastic. They were good when they had to be. All right. Their defense was great. Newcastle showed nothing.
Yeah, that's why you can't really comment on defense.
Absolutely nothing. But they kept them to 1 try.
They did, yeah.
So it was good. It was very good, actually. Watching that game live and focusing on a particular Kyle Flanagan.
Bad, yeah?
Fuck, he's so poor. He's so poor.
His kicks.
Because there was like a few times where he kicked the ball. And I swear to God, one of them went backwards.
Yeah, you're talking about the ones he kicks them from the 40-meter line?
No. This is 20 meters out on last.
Yeah, and
put in a kick to give your wingers something to attack. Because it's so bad.
Kicking's usually, most of the time, kicking's usually to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
Flanagan puts him in trouble.
Because it's so, and he never finds the grass. You said it last time.
He does not find the grass.
He can't find the grass to save his life.
Yeah, he's a fullback's dream opposition.
I swear to God. Or a winger.
Kick, and you're going to get it on the full. with a lot of momentum, and his defenders aren't going to get there because his kicks aren't.
It's straight to the winger. There's no
Straight,
airtime. There's
yeah.
no nothing.
But yeah, I like the young guns, man.
Yeah.
I can't give them any more reps than I do every week.
Yeah.
Look at Pacific Tonga.
He scored his first try.
He did. King Tonga. I love what he's doing
He's
there.
looking good, man. And he's running more and more every week, and he's a runner.
Yeah, and like this is what like we say this all the time. A coach that can breed young guns without having to spend the biggest money. Like we know that he bought 3 special players. Dominic Cook.
Damien
Cook, Holmes, and Gufferson.
Yeah.
But then when you see these young stars shining, it should be like like it's hopeful for the Dragons fans.
100%. I'd be excited.
Yeah.
Really excited, especially that forward pack, man. And they're like, unfortunately, Dylan Legan, he done his ACL, but he looked so good. Hamish Stewart, my God.
Yeah.
Week to week, he looks like a top first grader.
An out and out lock, bro.
100%. He's a lock you can build a forward pack around.
Yeah, and oh god.
And then you got what's his name?
Jack DeBellin.
Jack DeBellin had a game of his.
Just bring it back 5 years, man. Wow.
He looked so good.
Yeah.
Looked so good. The Knights, like I said, they're poor, very poor. The Dragons are sitting in 8th now, which is I never thought I'd see it. Round what? So 14. They're in 8th position.
That doesn't surprise me.
It does surprise me.
Why?
I'm gonna be honest.
You didn't think they would be in there.
I don't think they're good enough. No, I don't think they're good enough.
I don't think they're good enough. I just think there's a lot of shit teams this year. No. Let me rephrase that. There's a lot of inconsistent. Yeah, underperforming, especially from the bigger teams.
Yeah.
And very inconsistent teams.
Yeah.
But where they are, I kind of saw this happening, but I do not see them staying in the 8 at all. But if they do, fuck, good on
I
them.
thought they'll be challenging. I think I had them in like 10th to 12th.
Yeah, we had them around that.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll see how they go. Good on them. They got the victory, and like I said, 8th spot. It's fantastic for the Dragons. The Dragons fans are getting excited. We move on to the Titans 16, the Storm 28.
Can I just say something before we move on? Sorry to cut you off there. But Adam O'Brien genuinely thinks they lost to the draw because Ponga played Origin 2 days earlier.
Yeah, it's...
Does that not show you where the Knights are at, how much dependent they are on one player? Isn't that worrying for the fans?
No, I don't think it's... But they won last week without him. Why didn't you complain then?
Yeah.
Why didn't you complain then? Why didn't you complain last week?
I never thought you'd see a coach come out publicly and say this with so much like...
Yeah, because the guy's got nothing left.
So much belief behind his statements.
He's got nothing left.
How do you just tell the whole team, oh, by the way, we are relying on Ponga?
Yeah.
Like...
But they won without him.
Sharp does not want to hear that.
It makes 0 sense. What he said made 0 sense because they won without him last week.
I feel like he's ready to get that
clutching
payday,
at straws, cuz.
hit the yacht, cigar in his mouth, and just take off in the sunset.
Kick it. We move on. Titans 16, Storm 28. In a game where the Storm didn't look like they were troubled at all, but I feel like they're going back into what they were doing last year where they couldn't put away teams. We've seen it for a few weeks now. I think this is their second win in the past 5 weeks, the Storm, with a few buys thrown in there, with one buy.
Wow.
I think. So they've been...
That's interesting.
In a rut, and against the Titans, you think they would have put a cricket score on them.
Yeah.
They didn't, and the Titans, kept fighting back. But the Storm are the Storm. They'll do this. They'll look poor. They'll make the grand final. They'll probably win it. Straight up.
Yeah, they don't look like they're up for it at the moment, but these sort of teams, bro, they're built for finals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bellamy will not be happy with that performance.
Yeah.
I tipped the Titans.
Oh, well.
Do you remember last week I tipped Titans?
Did you?
Yeah, I told you Titans would get them. I honestly thought they would get them because they looked tired, but they did look tired.
Yeah.
And but who knows? Are they tired? Not up for the game? It's not.
I feel like they're not. I feel like they just go through the motion. They get to finals and then just switch it on.
Yeah, they will. With Bellamy can get the best out of him, but right now Harry Grant looks very off.
He does. He looks injured, bro.
He does look injured. He does. He looks to be slower than he is.
Yeah, he didn't play this game, by the way.
Hughes, man.
Hughes looks injured.
Hughes out of form.
Hughes looks injured, bro. He's playing injured. There's no way he's not playing.
What was the injury? I
can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was, but he looks like he hasn't recovered from it because he's running way less. He's the kicking games. Most of it's gone to Munster.
Munster's kicking a lot more now.
No, that's a lie.
What is it? What's the kicking count?
15-5. Hughes kicked most of the time. But let's see where his runs.
Well, I thought
Where's
once
Munster?
for me, I don't know why. Every time I see
Dro-
Munster, he's kicking.
Jerome Hughes went 7 times.
Yeah, which is not his usual self.
No way. He's usually double that.
Yeah. Looks like Munster's sort of leading the pack now, but bro, when you're that good, you can get away with these games.
Yeah, I know. That's what they do.
But
It's what they like. I wanted to come in and say that it was a shit performance, and it was from a winning team where at times Titans looked better than them.
which it was a good performance all time.
It was right, but the Storms were always comfortable.
Yeah.
But this is what they do. They do this year in year out.
Yeah,
they
do.
coast. They kick it. They'll beat the worst teams by 2 points. They'll even lose to, let's say, the Dragons, which they did this year. They did it last year. But finals comes around, they switch on. You can't stop them.
What was the score?
It was 16-28. It was comfortable.
Titans had a try disallowed.
Which one was it?
It was the one when they ran off dummy half. They took the... I can't remember who it was.
Oh, yeah,
It was on the try line. And
yeah. Sam Verrills, wasn't it?
I think it was very...
Had a dummy half and he used the obstruction.
But he didn't use him. He wasn't...
Yeah, but he was... I think it was Tino.
It was Tino. It was Tino.
He was stood right in front of the defender.
That wasn't the issue, though. The issue was that they said that he used Tino as a way to impede
Burrow.
but he didn't get under him. He went on the side of him.
He went on the side, yeah, but Tino was standing in the line. It's no try, but...
No, but Tino, he has to stand in the line. Where's he going to go?
I agree with you,
Do you
but
want
that's
him
the
to-
rule. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But the thing was, that defender that got impeded was offside. So it shouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
He was offside. He wasn't on the line.
Yeah, okay, so you're... Exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was a try.
How did they miss that?
I don't know.
Leave it up to the NRL.
I don't know.
to
And
miss
they
this sort of
gave
thing.
their explanation. Like, I understand. That for me is a no try because he's in the line. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's hard, but he can't get in the way of any player. But the player was offside.
I didn't even know about the offside thing.
He was offside. He wasn't on the line. He was coming back. He was the guy that made the tackle, running back, and Sam Verrill scooted.
Even if he was, like, even if he wasn't, like, there was a Storms player also underneath Verrills, so he sort of slowed down that run. They had more than enough chance to
make the tackle.
to make a tackle.
I agree.
Tino goes on the side of him. There were so many things like that could have allowed that try, but they just wanted to pick on something, and
They did. Yeah, well, that's what I don't like when
this is what we say.
when we're
man.
watching footy, bro, and they're looking for reasons not to award a try.
Yeah,
It's shit.
it's annoying.
They should be looking for reasons to give a try, not take away a try,
Yeah,
which kills me. It
That's
burns
right.
me. It burns
That's
me. But for the Storm, I think Grant Anderson had by far his best game of the year. He scored a double. He looked so good. How much did he run for? 217 meters, which is a match high. He was very, very good for him. He talked about like the Storm. A lot of their players are like they're not performing to the best of their ability. You know, stepped up all season. He's been fantastic. Alessi Katoa,
yeah. But I
Alex
reckon
is a superstar.
he's unspoken because of
He's
Origin,
superstar.
and he's not really he's not speaking about as much as Crichton and Hudson. and that.
Yeah.
But
He's up there.
He's an out and out superstar, like of
He's
the
up
game,
there, yeah.
and probably the most consistent second row in this game.
You know what? For the past, I think 3 seasons,
Yeah,
his time at Melbourne, he's been the most consistent
Yeah.
second row in the league. You know what's crazy? At the Warriors and even at Melbourne, his first year, he was used sparingly, like in those attacking plays. Bro, now the guy's a workhorse.
yeah.
How much runs did he had? Oh my God, I didn't know it was that much. 17 runs, right? For 189 meters, 82 post contacts, two tackle
God.
busts, and offload, 41 tackles.
How many missed?
4. I don't want to say that.
Oh no, but he's a back
Four's a
rower.
lot.
They're targeting him.
Still 4's a lot.
They're
But
targeting
41 tackles. The guy gets through some work, bro.
He does. He
Gets
does.
through some work.
They rely heavily on him when they want to give the big boys a
The
rest.
breast, yeah, break.
Especially they use him in attack as a weapon.
Yeah.
He's
so
just
good.
he's very agile for his size.
Very.
But,
His late footwork at the line as well.
Yeah.
Very good player. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that game. I think the Titans were courageous. They're sitting in 17th. I think they're better than last. I really do.
Yeah.
But it's just not working for him right now. I think seeing Campbell at fullback was, wow.
Fuck, he's sexy to watch.
He's
bro.
unbelievable. Campbell's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? I think it was fantastic for him. Is that the way forward for them?
Who knows? They change this every year.
I think so, bro. I think you have to keep him at fullback. When Keanu Kinney comes back, yes, you slide him up into the halves. But without Kinney there, you have to play Jaden Campbell fullback. I think Brimson, you play him in the centres.
They need an out and out 7, bro. That's the problem.
That's 100%.
They like
But Campbell can play 5'8".
he can, and they just need literally a managing halfback.
Yeah. Yeah, say it.
Like how simple does that look?
Yeah, say
Sexton
it.
and the halves. That's literally that's a perfect team.
You know how, bro, you know what Sexton will do that at team?
Do you know what Sexton will do for the weekend and turn a damage in that front row line? Getting a roll on with Fermo on the left. Oh, wow.
If David Feder pulls his head in and plays right on the right side, him and Sexton's partnership will be unbelievable.
He loves to drop plays under.
He loves it.
Just drop your feet under.
Yeah, put him through
Bit of
gaps.
space. Oh, my God.
How good is his partnership with Preston?
Yeah, and look
imagine that with Fafita.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That makes so much sense. But the Titans, they're like literally missing a few pieces.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're a top 8 team, bro. Straight up. They're such a good side.
Yeah.
Such a good side. But unfortunately for them, this round, the Storm were just too good, doing what Storms do best. We move on to the Cowboys 32, the West Tigers 28. Do not let this scoreline get the best of you because the Tigers scored 5 tries in the last 18 minutes to put respectability to this margin. Honestly, the Cowboys went into halftime, 18 points to 6 up. Within 5 minutes, it was 24 points to 6. And then within 7 minutes after, what is it? 7 minutes up, 12 minutes after that, sorry, they scored again. It was all Cowboys.
It was.
All Cowboys. And it was absolute destruction until the Tigers, I think the Cowboys put their foot off the pedal. And I was hoping the Tigers would get them because it would have been such a story. Fuck, man. I feel sorry for the Tigers. I really do.
Cowboys do what they do best, bro. Yeah. They look like a superstar team.
Yeah, and then look
come
like
that 65th minute,
dog shit.
They just throw everything out the window. Yeah. They just ready to hit the sheds.
Yeah, pretend like
have a shower.
They literally play like they've never touched a foot in their life.
Yeah, and it's funny because you see Nanai. Nanai is like an Origin international superstar. Yeah. 65th minute, defense out the window.
Yeah, doesn't look. Yeah. He was not tackling anyone.
I'm not tackling no one. I've done my job. Let me just run.
Bro, that was so poor. But for the Tigers, bro, I think I'm going to talk about the positives first. I think Heath Mason looked very good. Was a spark.
Fuck, he's quick, man.
He's a rocket. Yeah. And he's light on his feet, bro. Heath Mason looked good. I think Luai played well, especially when they needed him, when that comeback was on. Luai had his hand in everything. I think Julian Buller had a good game. Other than that, I'm not going to talk about May. May's he's a 9 out of 10 every week.
Stafford Toa
looked good.
But he always looks good.
Yeah, but in snippets. Well,
you know what? His defense isn't the best.
Yeah.
But fuck me, bro. He's an attacking weapon.
He's a freak.
Yeah,
attack's always been good.
He
even
looks
up to 9.
very strong compared to other centers.
No, he's a very good player. Yeah. But his defense is poor. But I think everyone other than the players I just mentioned.
Yeah.
I think it was so bad.
Yeah,
I think Appy, who's been probably the most consistent player up there, he had an off day, missing easy tackles.
Their back rows too weren't really like.
The back rows are non-existent. Seyfarth, I think Seyfarth is all right. He had a poor game.
Yeah.
Very poor game. The one thing you had to do as a Tigers this game, lose the game, who cares? Don't let John Bateman score.
Yeah.
And they let him score. You see how he celebrated
he was so happy. Yeah.
Bro, threw the ball up in the air, fist pump.
Yeah, and he's looking at the like he knows the hate of it.
That was poor.
But
that really upset me.
You know what's weird, bro? Like Tigers, at times they don't look like a first grade team, bro. Their defense at times is just embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly,
I agree.
Did you see the space Bateman had?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. They parted.
They didn't touch him.
Yeah, they parted. And I don't know why they did.
Yeah.
It was like they wanted him to score. Someone had him on a multi, brother.
Honestly, and I feel so like, come on, man. You've lost going. Just start winning games, bro. At least lose by 2. Have a strong game.
They lost by 4.
I know, but like you said, Cowboys said,
we're done.
Here's the floodgates.
Yeah,
we're opening them up for you. We don't want to tackle anymore, but just give us the ball, we'll run. Tigers. Oh my God! I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed. Like every week, I'm here saying I'm disappointed in them.
It's so upsetting.
We expect so much out of them.
Yeah, it's so upsetting.
I would love Carpy's Paul to sign to that team.
I would too.
They need a more effective line runner.
Yeah,
which is not the best line runner, Carpy's Paul, But fuck, he's talented.
He's not bad.
He's got the size. He's got everything going for him. I don't know, man. What do you reckon?
I think Benji's the coach.
Yeah.
I don't like his coaching. I love Benji. I think he's a superstar. I just don't think he's a good coach. I think you got to start a team. I know Galvin losing is a hit, but because his team has from 1 to 17 right now, this team's a top 8 team. The Dragons in 8th, and you're not in the 8 at this point of the season. It speaks volumes, bro.
Yeah.
Look at their squad. Look at the Dragons, please. Please. It's night and day.
It is, bro. Like,
it's crazy.
Look at their spine.
The spine is unbelievable.
The spine. Luai, Coruscant, Bulla.
Bulla. And Heath Mason's a good player now. He's coming.
And De Silva comes off the bench.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's happening with him.
Yeah, he's looks like he's on the outer. But fuck, man. Like you can get the best. You can get the best 13 players, but you need those 13 players to play as a team.
I agree. They're not doing that.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know, man. They, you know, I find very pointless. Royce Hunt.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know how much they paid for him.
Yeah,
but surely he's not more than 350, 400. Do you reckon he is?
I have no idea because he had a few games for the Sharks and everyone wanted him. We were linked with him as well.
Yeah,
we were linked with him as well.
It was the buyout games. It was like 2 games.
It was a few games, right?
Or something. Yeah.
We were linked with him too as the Bulldogs. We didn't get him.
We dodged that
Thank
bullet, bro.
God. Because you want to talk about laziness? You want to talk about someone who literally does not give a fuck? Royce Hunt.
Yeah.
Not once has he looked like he's put in effort this year.
Yeah, well, he comes off the bench and plays like he's been playing for 80 minutes.
Yeah, he does nothing.
That's what's weird. Lenny comes off the bench, plays 15 minutes.
Yeah, but
gives you 15 minutes of the best.
At the Sharks, he was doing that.
Yeah.
He really was.
I don't think he was too, though.
No, he was.
He had snippets of it.
No, and he done it consistently off the bench.
It's much easier to do that when Fanua Blake has just demolished the whole front row.
He didn't play with Fanua Blake, though.
Yeah. Oh, no, he didn't. Yeah. Sorry. Who did he play with?
He played with Hazelton. He played with Rudolph. He played with Haminueli. But
fuck, he was the man there, actually. He was the big boy there.
He wasn't the man, but he used to come in off the bench and do some
damage. Yeah.
But it's the Tigers because I don't remember him literal one run.
Yeah.
Every time I think of him running, he's in a Sharks jersey. He hasn't done anything for him. And I don't know how much he's on, but I think it's more than 350.
And how long can they play Terramay for 75, 80 minutes?
Can't
going to play halfback soon.
It's fried. It's actually fried.
Like we said at the start of the year, they can't keep using Payne Haas because they're going to just tire him out.
Yeah.
Terramay's got another year in him for 75, 80 minutes.
I swear to God.
Honestly, then they're going to start dropping him to 60 minutes and they're going to realise that fall off that Broncos have, Tigers are going to get that.
Yeah.
Like, get yourself a fringe front rower that's around 95 kilos, 100 kilos. Get you to run 45 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Get yourself a couchman, like a couchman, brother. One of them.
Yeah, but they're going to be offering, like right now, they're on their next pay packet's going to be big money.
Well, what I'm saying is, get you that agile front rower.
I know what you mean.
Who's the other front rower? Polo?
Who? Yeah, but he's good.
He's good, but then what happens when they come off?
That's the problem.
Because Terma doesn't come off.
That's the problem.
He's stuck
unless
there.
Unless you play 12 as a prop, which is something I think they have to look at.
12 just doesn't know what he is.
No, 12's good.
12,
he runs hard. That's all you need. Tackles hard. That's it.
He
that's
does,
what you need.
Does.
In the time you get thing a break.
He's reliable. Yeah, he's a tackle machine.
He is a freak. Anyway, move on. Manly 34, the Broncos 6. Fuck, we go from one shit show to another. But the Broncos, pack it up.
Honestly, but did you think they'll win?
Yes, of course I did.
No, you didn't.
I didn't. I tipped Manly.
You didn't.
I tipped Manly.
No one thought they
were going to win. But pack this up, 34-6. He made Ola Kawatu look like fucking prime Gordon Tallis, bro. How good was Ola Kawatu? You gave it to him last week.
And I sold him. I
benched him because you fucking...
Yeah, no, well, I sold him after 1 week of owning him, and I'm so happy I did. I don't regret it. Because he put me in the second row there, and I scored 3 tries against Broncos.
He scored
like, come on, man. Like, 13 players dependent on a front rower. Tell me our Tigers are dependent on Luai.
Yeah.
Tell me not to dependent on a fullback, but on a front rower?
Yeah, it's actually sad. And there's news coming out that he wants out.
To make up your cover defenses? Seriously, he saved them twice in that game.
Yeah, twice. The kick.
A front rower.
Fuck me dead. It's
Come
actually,
on, man. It's not
because
good
the
enough.
Broncos, right? Anyway, Manly played well. They had done what they had to do.
No, we'll talk about them because they deserve the credit. But let's
talk about Manly
let's
first.
talk. Yeah, whatever you want, bro.
Manly,
I
Manly.
won't talk shit about
Lehigh
Broncos.
Hopewadi is a superstar.
Whatever John is feeding him,
I swear to God.
whatever the fuck this cunt feeds his kids, I swear to God, bro. There's got to be an investigation on their food, because fuck me, this cunt is strong.
Cause it's KFC every fucking day, every day after training.
That's not this.
They're fucking Taraga.
The Hopwadis, bro, I swear to God, they catch the same bus as the fucking Fanus.
I swear to God. No, but he's a gun.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
What?
He might be the best one. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah, he's
Because, what's his name?
he will.
Will Will at the beginning.
Yeah, he was a
superstar.
awesome. He
Played
was.
Origin.
Yeah.
This guy looks the goods. I'm not going to say he's
no,
better
no,
than him, but
he-
he looks really good.
When you see Lehigh, you see the future of Manly right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Then if he's not good enough, then they got this speedster in Kula.
Yeah.
No one can touch him.
No, he's so fast.
Just very there. No, you know what? All of Manly's outside backs just untouchable. Think about it.
Yeah, the superstar, Sefa Saab. Oh, bro, how good was Falalo? The guy that played on the wing.
Yeah, the number. Yeah.
Oh, at 18.
Where'd he come from?
I don't fucking know. He's played before. It wasn't his debut.
Bro,
He's
he
played
had
before.
like 3 trying opportunities.
He was unbelievable.
He scored 2, yeah?
He scored
1 or 2. He scored 2, but another 2 got taken. Like he
Disallowed.
just got
Yeah.
disallowed or taken out of the field.
Guys, how good was he?
But fuck me, but see what I mean? Like they just produce outside backs from their ass, bro.
How good was he? What was his stats, bro? I want because this was watching it. I'm like, brother, who is this bloke? 2 tries, ran for 167 meters, 2 tackle busts,
Mad.
3 line breaks,
Mad.
7,
Crazy.
7 tackles, a kick.
Yeah, crazy.
He killed it.
Fuck, they produce superstars in the backs, man.
I refuse to believe that this is their junior. Refuse to believe it. No, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you know, it's crazy. Like, Junior Tupou can't even get a run in that team. And he's good.
Junior Tupou's okay. Junior
Yeah.
Tupou?
Is that name? Who's Junior Tupou
Talking about
again?
Talau?
Sorry, Tommy
He played this game.
is it Tommy Talau?
Oh, no, I know you're talking about.
Who's Tommy Talau again?
Jackson Paulo?
No.
Who's Jackson Paulo play for?
No, Roosters. Bro,
No, he
Junior Tupou.
doesn't.
Yeah, Jackson Polo.
Doesn't Jackson Paulo play for Manly? Am I tripping ballsy?
This is an NRL podcast. Bro, Junior Tupou, you threw me off. She's going to it's Junior Tupou, bro.
Is it Junior Tupou?
Yeah.
The guy that played for Tigers?
Yes.
Is he there now? I had no idea.
Fuck, man.
I'm just saying, I have no idea. I had no idea. Anyway. And he can't get a guy there. Their
He can't.
backline is stacked. And
They-
they've got
they are.
Saab out. And now they've got Junior Paulo, apparently. That's crazy.
And Turbo's coming back.
So, of course he is.
He's coming back.
Against his will. Completely against his will. Yeah.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yeah.
They look good, man.
They looked very
their
good.
backs are good. Olakawatu's,
They looked very good.
He showed up, and look at him,
Yeah.
untouchable.
Now, Cherry Evans, there was a lot of speculation about him. He might not get picked. He might do this. He came out and fucked everyone. And I feel sorry for the Broncos.
Fuck,
That's-
man, he proved me wrong.
How good did he play?
He kicked the Broncos to death.
To absolute death.
I repeated that saying probably 1,000 times in that game. Kicked them to death and done exactly what he usually does.
Bro, he was unbelievable.
He was.
His kicking game was on point. And the kicking game was something that got scrutinised at Origin. He came out and proved the point. Do I think he should get picked for Queensland? Me. I'm going to take off my New South Wales. I'm thinking as a rugby league head, right? I think your best 17 does not include DCE.
Yeah, no, I still agree with that.
Yeah,
Fuck, he looked good.
so good.
His kicks were so good.
Unbelievable.
But
Unbelievable.
They were so good in clubland. We don't know how it's gonna,
Transition to Origin.
transition to Origin, and Queensland can't take a risk on finding that out.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Game 1 went by. You saw what happened. I think it's time to move on. But man, did they look good.
They looked very good.
He found the grass almost every kick.
Every kick. It was so
Every
it was
kick was
unbelievable.
pinpoint. Trapped them in their own 10 in the corner. Bro, Arthur was like, what the fuck am I doing
Arthur
in the back?
was spewing. He's like, the first game I get to play fullback,
Yeah.
this is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't just bouncing,
Yeah.
but he turned them around.
He did. He killed him.
Like it wasn't like it was bouncing to Arthur, he
Yeah.
picks it up. It was bouncing to whoever the wingers are. They pick it up and run. No, bro. It was bouncing past them. They had to turn around, get on their bike, pick it up, and start running again. By the time they done that, the defense was in their face. It was a masterclass by him. Now, the Broncos.
Yeah, but the truth is, Cherry Evans didn't have to play his best game.
Of course,
Broncos
but he
are
did.
just so shit.
But he did.
He did.
I'm not. You can't.
He did.
His performance.
Yeah, no,
wasn't
no.
because of how bad the Broncos were.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But Broncos are so shit
Yeah, they're unbelievable.
and useless right now. DC could have had his worst game.
I agree, and it's still
Tommy Talau, that was his name.
Tommy Talau. Yeah.
It just flicked in my head.
Yeah, and I said it. He played.
Junior Tupou, Tommy Talau, they look a bit similar.
Yeah.
Junior Tupou is at the Dolphins. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Broncos. What do you reckon? What's going
Because
on?
you know what I reckon?
Yeah,
You just pick up the club and throw it in the bin.
yeah.
With all their history and all their might, throw them in the fucking bin.
Sounds like a team that I know.
Who, the Broncos?
Nah, Man United. They do.
Very similar, actually.
They do.
Very, very similar.
They clinging onto the past. Very good team. Big salary cap.
No. I want to say very
Biggest
good team.
sponsors. Biggest fan base.
Yes, but we're not the biggest team.
Oh,
we
we're
don't have the best team.
Okay, not anymore.
Not anymore. Anyway, this is about rugby league.
I know, but eventually Broncos can turn into a team that's not attractive anymore.
I agree. And it's looking like that
Know what I
now.
mean?
Who the fuck would want to go there right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, if you're not, unless you're like a and even that aura of, I grew up in Queensland. Well, there's fucking Cowboys, there's the Titans. Like kids now coming up, they're supporting these teams. Well, it's not just the Broncos, Dolphins now. But the next crop, and Redcliffe was a junior team. Like a lot of players played for Redcliffe Dolphins,
Exactly.
and now they can fuck want to play for the first grade team. The Broncos, bro, are losing it and losing it fast. And there's I fucking one group of people to blame. One group. It's the fucking players. I don't blame the coach.
It can't be Kevin Walters, can it?
No, it can't. And Kevin Walters, why was he sacked? It's too soft on him.
Too soft. Yeah, let them do what they want to do.
Yeah.
They bring in this fucking
Madge.
Marine,
Yeah.
this ex-Marine, military sergeant.
Hard-nosed.
Hard-nosed, they said. Look what he done for Origin. Look what he done for the Rabbitohs.
What's the problem now? It's too hard.
Nah, but then they moved the goalpost. They said Ben Hunt was the problem.
Yeah, now it's Ben Hunt.
You wait for Ezra Ram to come in.
Yeah.
Let's move the goalpost. It was Reece Walsh as a fullback.
Yeah.
Let's wait for Cobber to replace him. Let's move the goalpost. Where's our forwards? Oh, wait, let's drop to Powell. He liked the Instagram comment.
Yeah, well, sack him. Yeah, drop
So
him.
you're lacking forwards.
You sack
You
one
drop a forward.
with so much experience.
So much experience. What do they want?
Because I don't understand that club. And it's actually sad because the Broncos, like I said, they're massive. They're big. Right? Year on year in, like year in, year out, the most memberships
Yeah.
by any club in the NRL.
Yeah.
Their fan base is huge. Fucking you've seen Magic Round.
It's built for Brisbane.
It is literally
It's
built
in Brisbane.
It's
It's built
literally
for the
built for the
Broncos.
Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah.
And fuck, that's how you perform. It's actually sad. And they got a gun team. And like you said when we started talking about this game, how the fuck can you rely on a prop for everything?
Yeah.
It's actually embarrassing. It's so bad. It's so bad. What do you say? They fucking got Adam Reynolds, experienced half, premiership winning half. You got fucking the best prop in the league.
Yeah.
Right?
By far.
Let's even bring back when Reece Walsh was there, because they weren't killing it then. Reece Walsh, one of the most explosive fullbacks.
Killed Nathan Cleary in the grand final.
100%. Yeah. Absolutely dominated him. Ben Hunt, you brought him in. How the fuck's that working out? When the Dragons literally said we're getting rid of him, it's attitude problems.
Yeah.
It's attitude. He's just brought that to the club.
Yeah.
You sack Kevin Walters, who's a club legend, and fucking sever ties with him.
And they rammed him, by the way.
Of course they did. They
Publicly.
absolutely pumped him.
Yeah.
And it's Kevin Walters, someone who took him from fucking last or second last, wherever they came.
With a stacked team also.
With a stacked team, yeah, to a fucking grand final. And that's how you treat him, a club legend. What the fuck, bro?
What, bro?
It's so bad.
How
So bad.
in the span of 2 years, they let go of Farnworth.
Yeah.
They let go of Flegler.
Flegler was huge.
You want to know the worst of it? They want to sign Trent Barrett as their attacking coach.
Yeah.
How do you do those three in the span of 2 years when you were just in the grand final? How? Trent Barrett, the one that the Bulldogs at their lowest point said, we don't need you.
Sacked him.
Then he moves on to where? Where did he go after that?
Para? Went to Para.
Para. They're like, yeah, in our future plans. Remember that? Barrett's not going anywhere. He's in our future plans.
Yeah.
Jess Riles comes in and says, Habibi, get the fuck out of here. Then the Broncos of all people signed him. What was he going to do for... Tell me what...
I don't know,
Let
but
me ask
that's
you.
not the issue.
Yeah. Well,
It really isn't the issue.
do you think their attack looks good?
I don't think the attacking's good, but I'm not going to blame it on Barrett.
Let me tell you something. You're playing house.
Yeah.
Manager comes up to you, want to resign. Broncos are pushing for it. What are you doing?
So, Madge, it's nothing against you, but get absolutely fucked. Nothing against you.
I'll offer you 1.2 million.
I don't want it. Wallah, I don't want it. Because it's bad for his fucking physical health, his mental health, everything. Get out of there. Get out of there, come to Sydney. I'm sure there's a club that'll pay 900 to $1 million. I'm sure. And they're fucking in blue and white, baby. God, you know if that happens, I'm going to launch an investigation.
I reckon the Dragons should chuck the kitchen sink,
Yeah, no,
Flanagan's house,
Yeah, no, but Flanagan doesn't pay overs.
and Shane should chuck Cole Flanagan. He should chuck him for ransom.
Swap deal, you reckon?
I'm telling you right now, you chuck Dragons, you with the players you got right now, if he's won a grand final in the next 2 years, go chuck 1.2 million with 8 clauses in his name.
Yeah.
Just get him.
I swear
Just
to God.
get him, bro.
Oh, no. Whatever you can do for paying.
They have money, do they not?
Of course. Surely they do. They've got no one. Who the fuck they signed?
They've got money. They need him, bro.
It'll be unbelievable signing.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Broncos are absolute shambles. And if you are a Broncos fan, please, in the comment section below, let us know. What the fuck's happening at your club? Because we have no idea.
What happens when Reece Walsh comes back?
I don't know, cuz it's a shambles.
How has
He gets
Cobbo
the
put on so
fullback.
much weight in 2 weeks?
Yeah, Cobbo's on the outer, 100%.
Yeah, he has to be.
And
Yeah.
I think the Broncos have signed Grant Anderson from the Storm
Why do you think that?
because I think Cobbo's gone. I heard it.
Why do you think they're
I
going for
heard
Grant Anderson?
I heard it.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if it was like a done deal or they're in for him.
Cobbo to Bears. If they want a big name, quote unquote big name,
No, Cobbo's not a big name.
like as in like
Because Cobbo has to go somewhere where a coach can get around him and fucking pull his head in.
Rabbitohs.
I.e., Rabbitohs is the easy one, but you got the Roosters, who I think,
Roosters won't touch him.
I know they won't, but I think Robinson can make a fucking gun out of him.
No, they got high standards, bro.
I
You
know,
think this
I
guy's gonna
know.
last in
I
Bondi?
agree with you. No, yes, if with Robbo there,
No.
I think he can do something with him, and if it fails, get rid of him.
He's gonna wake up at 4:30, one from Bondi to Coogee.
That's what I know.
No, he won't. Because they're not gonna offer him more than 500.
No, they're not. It's going to be peanuts because the
Yeah.
guy's not worth anything right now.
No. You just go to the whoever
But yeah, I don't know.
come
So
over
one of
said,
them is on the outer. One of their backline players.
yeah.
Is on the outer.
And Stags, man, like
Oh, non-existent. I told the
One
whole
of the
team,
most-
bro, literally, except
Yeah,
for
we're just
Payne
going-
Haas
we're going in circles,
and
yeah.
Patrick Carrigan, none of them can fucking hold their head right.
and they're killing him, by the way.
Of course they
The
are.
minutes they're killing him.
Of
man.
course they're killing him. Literally, these guys are going to die at 40.
Yeah.
Both of them. Because of what the fucking club's doing to them.
Yeah.
But Tommy's going to die at 28. Let's not get that wrong. Anyway, move on. South Sydney 30. The Warriors 36. This started off, this was the first game on Sunday. And it just kicked off an unbelievable run of 3 unbelievable games.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I was so entertained from start to finish in all 3 of them. I told you, I sat on the couch. I fucking became one with the couch. It was unbelievable. Started off with this game. First off, congratulations, Alex Johnston. Johnston scored his hat-trick. Becomes the second ever player to reach 200 tries.
What a feat, man.
It's unbelievable, cuz
That's
think
crazy,
about it. How many superstars have we seen play this game?
Yeah, and the injury he copped last year, it
Yeah,
was so
and
easy for him
bro,
to
for the
retire.
past couple of years, it's all been injuries.
Yeah.
He's 13 tries away.
Yeah. That's
I really...
He can hit it.
He
This
can,
year-
of course he can. This year, I'll remember next year, but just keep playing until you get it.
And I think purposely they'll hit that left edge.
Of course they will.
Like-
And it's their strongest edge.
What a feat for the Rabbitohs too. Like
Yeah,
to have that
100%.
record. Bro, what a legend he will be if he hits that record.
Because he's going to be remembered forever.
Yeah. Well, he already is. He's
Like, honestly, Ken Irvine, the record holder now,
Yeah.
212 tries. I've never seen video of him.
Yeah.
I've never seen him play. He's not an immortal. Has he won a grand final? I have no idea. Has he? I don't even know. I think he played for Manly or Warringah, whatever the fuck they were called. I have no, or the Northern Eagles. I don't know who he played for.
Yeah.
All I know is the leading try scorer of all time is Ken Irvine, 212 tries. That's Alex Johnson in the future.
Fuck, that's crazy.
That's unbelievable. Like, you're going to ask who's the leading try scorer? Alex Johnson. Who did he play for? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it's Alex Johnson.
Yeah.
How good was he? I have no idea.
Yeah. No, but and the funny thing is, he's been good.
Of course. Bro, there were years he was scoring, 26 games a year? Let's say finals, let's say 30 games a year. Right? The guy's scoring 31 tries. Yeah. He's scoring more than a try a game.
What a finisher he was, bro.
Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable.
But yeah, I reckon he'll hit it. I hope he does.
I hope he does too. I'd love to see history being written. It'll be fantastic. Let's get into the game. The Warriors, well, they looked good, but fuck me dead. Metcalf is unbelievable.
Had the ball on the string.
Metcalf is unbelievable. His running game is, oh my God. And you know what, like running game, there's a lot of players with a cracker running game. A lot of players, right? Especially in the halves, there's a lot of good runners of the ball. Like runners of the ball, and I think about it, you got your Dylan Brown, you got your Jerome Luai, you've got your Burton. But there is no one with a better run selection than Luke Metcalf. He knows when to run. He knows exactly when to run, and it's unbelievable.
His ability to change his style in that red zone.
Yeah.
He changes it fully.
Yeah, but this one,
he refused.
He ran out of dummy half.
Yeah, he did. But in that red zone, there's times where he refuses to run and just plays like a mad halfback.
Yeah, like a ball player.
Like the kicks that he kicked up in that game, perfect. These Adam Reynolds style kicks.
Yeah, it was
perfectly Harbour Bridge to exactly where he wanted them.
He was unbelievable.
What a player that guy's molding into, man. Wow.
Yeah. And he learned to literally his apprenticeship was under Sean Johnson.
Yeah.
Like, you want to think about a running fucking halfback.
Yeah.
Sean Johnson was probably the best we've ever seen.
He's picking his moments.
He is.
We said at the start, pick your moments. Don't shy away from running because that's what made you today. But at the same time, you want to be a halfback, you got to play like a halfback. Pick your moments, but.
I agree.
And look at the way he's playing.
So good. And like, pick the moment. He ran out of dummy half.
Untouched.
Like, he's seen it. He looked up, seen the gap, and just hit it.
Wait, was he untouched? No.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
He went straight through and scored.
He's so quick.
Fantastic.
He's so quick, yeah.
The Rabbitohs, they looked so good as well, man. I tipped them. I thought they were going to win this game.
Yeah.
They were I think they were leading at half time, and then the Warriors came back, and then the Rabbitohs.
No, I think Warriors are always leading.
14-12 at half time. Yeah. Sorry, Warriors. Oh yeah, you know why? Because they scored in the 40th minute, 38th, with Charles Nickel Clockstad.
What a game by him, by the way.
He had a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Now the goal kicking was the reason why it was closer on the scoreline, but still 6 points of difference. The Rabbitohs were in it right till the end. Latrell Mitchell, this media ban, I think, is the best thing to happen to him.
Yeah.
He's looking unbelievable. He's playing so well. He took the Origin form and brought it to Clubland. What was it? I think he scored a try. I want to say the try assist. And 2 try assists, bro.
I love that his cockiness is still there.
Yeah.
His ego is still there. But we don't really see his, I don't want to say arrogance, but there was a few times see him on the media, there was a bit of like an arrogant side to him.
Yeah, I agree.
But bro, bullshit aside, that cockiness and ego gets him to where he is today.
Yeah, 100%. But he's still, you know what I love? He's carrying himself like he knows I'm the shit.
Yeah.
But without the media bullshit.
Yeah, like it just looks mature.
100%.
He looks like a player that knows how good he is and plays to his potential.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Does he lack at times? Yeah, but I mean, he can't do it all.
Yeah, of course he can't, but he's doing as much as he can, and he's playing so well. This is one of the best seasons he's had in a very long time.
How about that run, man, off dummy half? Sorry, it was... He got the ball to him. Straight off, the hooker gave him... He was just running a mad line. It was like a...
I can't remember it.
It was like a crash play, but anyways... His try.
Oh, his try. Yeah, I thought you telling me the run he made. Yeah, that was beautiful.
No. His crash play.
Bro, you don't see him do that.
Why doesn't he do that?
I don't know. And you know what it was? It was right at dummy half.
Yeah.
It was a block play.
Was it a block play?
It was a block play.
Yeah.
If you have Latrell Mitchell there,
yeah.
why aren't you doing that?
By the way, they knew they were doing that.
What do you mean?
They saw it coming.
Yeah, of course they shifted across, but try to stop him.
If you're a man, stop him.
Try to stop him. There's no way. The guy's a tank.
Nah, but fuck, Rabbitohs look good. Kalamatangi, bro. Wow, bro.
You know, he even said that, like he apparently doesn't like playing in the middle.
Yeah.
You're playing in the middle.
But he's got no choice.
You're playing in the middle. You're playing in the middle. Unfortunately, this game, Mitch Barnett.
It's upsetting.
Very upsetting. ACL, his season is done and dusted. It was fucking so... For such a player that's done such a lot, come a long way from his Knights days. Fuck, last year he played for Australia, played for New South Wales. For his season to end like this, very, very upsetting. Like no player deserves it, but Mitch Barnett in particular does not deserve it. So, you know, we hope he gets over it, comes back better, bigger and stronger next year. But this opens up a spot for a prop in the New South Wales team. And fucking Keon Kalamatangi
I reckon it's his.
He's putting his hand up, saying,
his,
you fucking pick me. He's been there, he's done it.
Yeah.
Pick me, bro.
It's got to be him.
Really, like, after May and his comments, you can't pick him.
No, they won't even look at him.
Yeah, you can't pick him anymore, right?
It's between him and it's a commander.
It's Kalamatangi.
It is, because the guy can offload when he wants to.
And
he can run a mad line when he wants to.
He can play every position.
Yeah, like he can
lock, second row.
Yeah,
top.
he can. Oh god, he's present. He's big, man.
He's a tank,
bro. You know what?
Tank.
He didn't look this big on the in the back row.
But do you know what it is? You know he's lost weight.
Has he?
Yes, he's lost weight.
He looks bigger.
They're saying on commentary, which I agree.
Yeah.
But maybe the jersey's a little tighter. I don't know.
Maybe, but he does look
bigger.
He looks huge.
But he looks so good.
Because there was a stage where I felt like Olakawai to look bigger than him.
Yeah. No,
but now, Kalamatangi just looks like a front rower.
He looks like a fucking, a solid cylinder.
Did you buy him this week?
Yeah. You didn't. You had to buy him.
Yeah, idiot if you didn't.
You had to buy him. Again, the Warriors off the back of Luke Metcalf. Fantastic performances from the whole back line.
Yeah.
Chance had, I think, arguably his best game of the year. Looked so good. They get the job done. 36-30 against the Rabbitohs, who
9 wins. Is that 9 wins in a row?
That is not in a row, but it's 9 wins.
Is it
season?
Yeah, 9 wins. They've only lost. Oh no, it's 9 wins of the season.
Yeah, 9 wins. They've lost. How many games? Have they lost?
2 games.
They've lost 3 games. 3 games.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, they're killing it, man. Flying in third.
We haven't seen this Warriors side, a Warriors side like this, probably since 2011.
Well, no, 2 years ago.
Nah, not like this.
They finished top 4. They finished top 4 with
but
flying.
not 9 games up around 13. They didn't win 9 games.
No, they were
13.
flying the whole year. They were flying the whole year.
I just feel like they look so much better than 2 years ago, but
I think they do too. Because you know why I think they look better? They're not relying on one player.
Yeah.
2 years ago, they relied heavily on Johnson, and he backed it, killed it for him. But it's not one player just doing everything. As much as Luke Metcalf is doing for him, he's not the only thing they rely on.
Yeah.
Because if he has an off day, we've seen it this year, fucking Chanel Harris-Tavita pops up out of nowhere and just remember me.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, 3 more rounds. If they're in the top 8, flag's going to be right there. Flying high. All right. We move on to the Panthers versus the Eels. Another cracker of a game. 18 points to 10. The Penrith Panthers getting the victory. This was 7v7. This was the Nathan Cleary versus the Mitchell Moses show. And, wow, what a game. I love this game.
Bro, the quality of this game was top notch.
You know what's crazy? Honestly, this felt like more State of Origin feel than State of Origin did. I swear to God. Yeah. It was intense. It was literally kick for kick. The ball stayed in play for so long. So long. The ball would never go out.
Bro, how about their kicks, bro, from their own end? It was like they were like just mirroring each other.
It was crazy.
Fucking look good.
It was good. All right, let me tell you. This is what I mean. Time in possession. The Panthers was 30 minutes and 25 seconds. The Eels were 30 minutes and 22 seconds. Mm-hmm. I want to click on a random game and tell you the time. Usually, like in another game. Let me find it. Cowboys Tigers, 26 minutes Cowboys, 29 minutes Tigers. Do you see the difference here?
Yeah.
That's, 7 minutes extra?
Yeah.
Than these guys.
Which is fucking a lot.
It's a lot in rugby league when it's constant. It's just straight after the other. That's unbelievable. And both teams had a fair share of the ball. Such a good game.
And both teams are looking better than what they were a few weeks ago.
100%. Particularly the Eels. Because they at one point looked like the spoon was theirs.
Yeah, well, it was young guns. It was two teams with young guns, coming up. Yeah. But fuck, I'm impressed by the Eels, man.
They're impressive. I tipped Eels, by the way.
I can't believe, I tipped Panthers, but Mo is telling me, it's the team. Jason Rolls is cooking something special there.
I agree. I think Jason Rolls is a good coach.
How he has the ability to move Jack Williams mid-game from a front rower to a back rower and back to front rower.
He done it with him last week as well.
It looks like that's what he's doing.
Yeah, but Jack Williams is playing career best footy.
He is.
He's playing career best
footy. He was not playing like this at the Sharks.
No.
He was good at the Sharks, reliable, not like this. No. Bro, they're using him as a weapon.
He was unbelievable.
That short ball.
He caused the Panthers a lot of troubles.
Yeah.
The Panthers season was on the line this game. Because this is where we said by this time they have to have a certain record.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was, but...
They're on it.
I think it was 7 games or something.
They're on it.
Yeah.
Right? They've got... It's including the bye. One more loss than a win. So we said if they're around there, they can still make the 8.
Yeah.
Season was on the line. In our eyes, not mathematically. But season was on the line. They came out to play. Jack Williams gave him hell.
He did.
Lomax gave him... Lomax is unbelievable.
Yeah, he's...
Backed up Origin like that. Wow. Mitchell Moses was fantastic. Dylan Brown, fantastic. Iyongi was fantastic.
Yeah. This whole team was good.
Josh Adokar. What the fuck?
I didn't even know he can fend off players.
Because we never seen it. We seen him in space, but he's running into lines and denting them, cuz.
Did you see that finish of his?
That's Josh Adokar, cuz. A fantastic finisher.
That's 2015, 2016
fantastic
Josh Adokar.
Finisher.
Bro, with us, he looked like a forward. That's how big he was. But he's not jumping that high with the Bulldogs.
No, but he looked very good.
Don't tell me Jason Rose does not look like a rookie coach.
Yeah, no,
does not look like...
I don't think they make the 8, but I think what they're cooking there is something special. It's something special.
I'll be honest with you. Jason Rose right now, what he's doing with the Eels, more impressive than what Flanagan's doing with the Dragons. And you can't change my mind.
Well, it's different.
It's different. Rose has a harder. He's got young guns. He's got players that no one wanted.
Yeah.
Katoni Katoga, for example. Brings in Riley Smith, quarter way of the season, makes him a starter, makes him out-and-out hooker. He wasn't an out-and-out hooker. His kicking games, Riley Smith's kicking game is unbelievable, by the way.
Did he kick a 42? No, he didn't.
No, but he has like
he's a good player.
Yeah, 2 or 3 kicks in the game, puts him in perfect
Smith
position.
Is the regen of Red Money.
Yeah, I just love Jason Rose right now. For me, looks so impressive, man.
It looks good, but you can't compare him and this is Jason Rose first year, Shane's second.
Exactly.
Shane literally it was this year he got rid of the players he didn't want, and now he's starting to get players in that he does want. Well, we haven't seen it yet, but hopefully.
Jason Rose brings in Katoga, brings in Joash Papali, brings in Samrani. Not just brings in Samrani, uses him as a second rower, as a center wing, as a utility.
And he's killed in that position.
Rose looking impressive.
He's really looking impressive.
You can't bring Jack Williams in and then move him whenever you want, whenever you feel like it, from a second row to a front rower.
That game plan of moving him,
that's impressive, bro.
Is unbelievable because he kills it, Jack Williams.
And they're doing all of that without even using Hopwood for long. They're using him for like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, he's not getting the minutes that he used to get.
But anyways, man,
they look good, and we're talking about them so highly. They lost, but this is how good this game was. It was unbelievable. It was just 3-2. Panthers, Nathan Cleary, man of the match, absolutely killed it with his kicking game. Casey McLean scored. He didn't just score, Khaled.
Jenkins, you talking about?
Casey McLean.
You talking about Casey McLean?
He scored one.
Yeah, but remind me.
I didn't care about the one he scored.
Yeah,
he set one up.
Yeah.
See, when you get rid of the ball, you win. They won.
Yeah, Jenkins said about it and didn't even look at him.
Of course, fuck him.
He's like, fuck, bro, 5 weeks of this shit.
I should have had 50 tries by now.
That was a beautiful kick, bro.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, hey, pass it, kick it, fucking throw it, whatever you want to do. Headbutt it. Headbutt the ball. Just get rid of it. Use a win. Use a win the comp. No doubt. Penrith will win the comp if Casey McLean passes the ball.
Jenkins somehow is always free.
He's always free, but the guy is a fuckwit. How hasn't he? Wallah, how hasn't he cracked it? How hasn't he cracked
His
it?
opposing winger is never there. It's always free space.
Cuz fuck. Well,
But what?
could you imagine like if we're playing Oztag, local fucking Oztag,
Yeah.
and I never pass you the ball.
I'll crack you.
Yeah, 100% you would.
I would head by out in front of everyone on the field.
How hasn't Jenkins whacked him?
Yeah.
Jenkins is the most patient man in the world.
Yeah.
Most patient man in the
Bro,
world.
he's looking good for him, man.
Jenkins?
Well, Alan Moody right now is not getting a start, yeah?
No.
He's available, yeah?
Yes.
He's available.
Yes, and he's
the
not getting
fact
a
that
start.
Jenkins taking his spot,
Yeah.
big rap.
I think Jenkins is a very good player.
Yeah.
McLean, for this week, you're right.
We'll let him go, yeah.
If I see you on the street, I'll ask for a picture. I won't whack you.
Yeah.
But let's see next week.
Well, they're versing,
Next week?
who are they versing? I want to say,
Battle of the Cats.
they're versing Tigers, yeah.
Anyway, that's enough for that game. Fantastic game. It was so fun to watch. But it was literally just a curtain opener for the game of the round, arguably the game of the season. The Roosters 24, the Raiders 26, and the Raiders just keep doing what the Raiders do best. Come back from behind victory. What a game. What a game. What a performance by all involved.
Yeah.
I loved this game. I loved it.
It's not a coincidence, bro. Like, every time we relate a game being the best of the season, Raiders are somehow always involved.
Yeah, they're so good.
It's not a coincidence, bro. Ricky Stewart, every week, bro, we're saying the same shit.
Yes.
What a team.
And you know what's crazy? Everyone in our group, everyone's a Raiders fan.
Yeah, everyone's happy for him.
We were so happy. Everyone was happy that they won.
Roosters look good too.
Cause I said it.
That's what's more impressive with the Raiders.
The best two teams over the past month have been the Roosters and the Raiders.
Yeah, but fuck.
We beat both, just saying.
Yeah.
But they've been unbelievable.
we barely beat both.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We won. Now, what's crazy, the Raiders, they're on 20 points. They're sitting second. They haven't had a single bye yet.
Seriously?
Yes. They've won 10 games.
They've got 3 buys coming up.
And it's going to come up in perfect time.
That's 6 points. Free.
It's 6 points.
Points.
If we were on the same buys as them, or they were on the same buys as us, I should say, they'd be leading the comp. They'd be on 24 points.
Wow.
We've won 9 games. They've won 10.
Fuck. What a team, man.
They're unbelievable, bro.
Wow. What a young team.
And that's what young, unbelievable cars in this game. Fogarty was out. He brings in Sanders. What the fuck? How good was he?
We say, why didn't they keep Fogarty? Why aren't they signing halfbacks? Well, this is why. No one does it like Ricky Stewart, bro.
Cuz well. He was unbelievable. The way he played was so much years above his age or his experience level.
Yeah.
He was so good for him. So good for him. Ethan Strange, like that, bro. How old's Ethan Strange, honestly?
Probably.
So you had a 20-year-old partnering a 21-year-old.
Oh, my God.
That's your future. Fogarty's gone. They haven't re-signed anyone.
That's
their future.
That's their investment.
Wow, man. Sanders was at Parramatta.
Yeah.
Big raps on him. Knew he was going to get a chance over Moses there. Fuck Parra spewing.
And he took a gamble. Go to Canberra.
He did. He took a
No
gamble.
one wants to go to Canberra.
No one does. But when you have a coach like Ricky Stewart there are players that want to play for him.
Yeah.
100%. Like if you were a player, wouldn't you want to play for Ricky Stewart?
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
He got in Sanders' ear, and he was straight up with him too. Told him Fogarty's going to be here for probably 2 years when the time they signed him. You're going to be coming after Fogarty's gone.
Yeah.
Hasn't worked out like that. Fogarty's gone earlier. But this kid, fuck, he did not look out of place once.
They didn't even look like they were missing Fogarty's kicking game.
No, they did, because the guy's
That's what's crazy.
Sanders is a superstar. He looked really good.
Bro, what a play. You know who I love watching him play? Bro, KO Weeks.
I was going to say KO Weeks.
Fuck, he's quick,
burns
man.
my soul.
He is quick.
How fast you know when he was at Manly, I used to fucking talk so much shit about him on this podcast. So much shit. He used to burn my soul. How the fuck's this bloke a first grader? couldn't tackle, couldn't run, couldn't do shit, save his life. My God, Ricky got his hands on him. The guy's a weapon.
His feet, bro, they move like fucking.
He's so fast. Because
That's what it looks like.
Went through,
Like
when he went through, what was it? The last try?
It was off the. Was it off a scrum play?
No, it wasn't. It was off a kick.
It was off a kick.
Off a kick, he went sideways.
And untouched.
Sideways, and then as soon as he's seen
Crichton.
it was Crichton that was in front of him.
And he burnt him.
But he's seen Tupou backing up to mark the winger.
That's right. Because what happened was Tupou went back and shifted left.
Left, yeah.
And Crichton was like, oh shit, here we go again. And then like, the second he come close to him, Crichton was like, fuck, he just made it an 10. He was not going to touch him.
No way.
Yeah.
Tupou dived at him as well, gone. Straight through, doing Tedesco, straight to Strange.
And then Strange has the fucking...
He's a rocket.
Has the speed for it too.
20 years old, bro.
They just look good, bro. They just look good.
Unbelievable. The Roosters look fantastic. James Tedesco is aging backwards.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can't give him more
Mark Nwanga Tawase. What the fuck?
Yeah, a centre is his position.
Who?
Mark. He's a tank.
Who played wing that game?
Well, he was actually...
Wasn't he wing?
No. So he was lined up to be a wing, but then I think he moved to centre during the game because a lot of times I saw him playing centre.
Yeah, no, the guys played on the wing. Rabbitohs and Billy Smith were the centres.
I understand, but
he might
during that game, there was a few times where he was playing centre.
He started off on as a centre for the Roosters.
Yeah.
No one said shit.
Yeah.
He moved to the wing. The guy's a finisher. Because you see how he plucked that ball out of the air?
Yeah, fuck, he's a big boy.
He's so athletic.
He's so wide.
He's athletic, cuz. The guy's a freak. He's got a swimmer's body, cuz.
He does, bro. He's just fucking... He's long. He looks good.
You're right.
I appreciate a good body, bro.
He's
got a Bondi body.
He's a specimen.
You know what I mean?
He's a specimen. He looks like a fucking natural bodybuilder. He's shredded.
You know what's crazy, man?
Tell me.
After the few games, we're 13 games in, Wallabies want him back.
Yeah.
Teams are asking for him.
Asking about him.
Fuck, that's great. His name's up for Origin already.
Yeah, I think he's still raw, but
still to be mentioned for Origin, he's massive.
He's a superstar. He's an absolute superstar.
And there's a few Roosters players, bro. Fucking Blake Steep, bro. Have you looked at him play? Have you focused on him?
Are you serious?
He runs over players like it's
I
nothing.
love Blake Steep.
He runs.
I love Blake Steep,
bro. He looks young. He looks like a leader.
I love him,
bro.
I love him.
Nafua is set to come back soon. Next week, I'm pretty sure. This team looks good. Sam Walker will be back in there in 2-3 weeks. And fuck, are they ready to have him?
Because when he comes in, they're making the 8.
Yeah.
They're making the 8. I swear. I had him exactly 8th.
I had him 11th or 12th.
Yeah, a lot of people had him out of the 8. Which, fuck, anyone...
No, they don't see it.
Yeah, but anyone, before the season kicked off, I didn't argue with it. I literally said I'm putting him in 8th because the Roosters.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I put him in there. Because these guys are going to be a problem come semi-final time. A problem. Especially with Sam Walker back. Fuck me, dude. It's going to be unbelievable. What's his name? Connor Watson started off the bench. Lolo.
Held his own.
Because the guy's good.
Yeah,
he's so good.
He held his own.
It was his second game. He looks like he fucking fits.
Savala apparently is an out and out now first grader.
Savala can suck a dick. He burns me how good he is. I swear to God.
He's so big.
It actually pisses me off how good. How can someone so big have such finesse when he kicks the ball?
Was it you that said he should play? He should go. No, he should be number 14 when Walker comes back.
100%.
And I disagreed.
He should be 14.
Fuck me, bro.
Because he's so good.
You put this cunt in the middle. Let him. Oh, bro, he's big.
He's so
huge.
good, cuz. Egan Butcher. Do one.
Yeah.
Do one. That's the second time this season he's dropped the ball and it's opened up the floodgates.
Yeah.
Because the Roosters were leading. He dropped the ball against the Bulldogs. Come back, we win. Roosters were leading. Drops the ball against the Raiders. Come back, they win. Just drop him.
You know who else should do one? Radley.
Shut your mouth.
Radley.
Shut your mouth, bro.
What the fuck was that last play?
I know, but he played so well.
What was that last play? Tell me.
He fucked up, but he...
They set up...
But why is he getting the ball?
It was 15 seconds left, 20 seconds
why
left.
is he getting the ball?
I don't think he was meant to, but
Well,
even if he
that's
do,
what I'm
he's
saying.
a lock, so play it back. They set up on the...
He buckled. He buckled.
Because he was still concussed.
Yeah, he got fucked.
You know he went off for HIA.
I know, he got fucked. That was so bad too. Because you know what it is? His head didn't get in the wrong place. It was a nudge.
Yeah.
His head got nudged. He got put to sleep by a nudge.
I think he was
scary,
not. He
bro.
wasn't all there, bro. Like, how do you? Like, come on, man. 20 seconds left. Why are you even taking the run?
I agree, but it's Radley.
They set up on the left, bro.
And I was so happy that he hadn't been injured in a while, and he finally looked good. He was whacking people again. He was running hard. Fuck, man, I feel sorry for
Sandon
that guy.
Smith. Oh god, he was good.
Sandon Smith's a freak.
I reckon Eels would love him.
Sandon Smith.
Yeah, I reckon he'll slide in perfectly
It's a lot. Yeah, he would actually.
as a 5'8".
He would, because his running game is so underrated.
It is, but he doesn't have to run much because Moses is a runner.
Yeah, but both of them bounce
Yeah,
off
if
each
he
other, my God.
occasionally, yeah.
It'll be so good. Anyway, I think it was a great game, but the Raiders, again, sheer determination. They've done it all year. Literally all year, and they do it again. 26-24 against the Roosters in what for me, the game of the season so far. It was so fun to watch. Buys, Bulldogs, Sharks, Dolphins, they all get 2 points. Up to Dogs. We're first for another week, and let's see what happens next week. All right. We hope you enjoyed it. That's the episode. Please do leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Share and subscribe if you haven't already. Down below, you'll see the bell. Click it. Stay notified. Every time we upload, you know about it. In the description below, you can find our social, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you're following. Comment section below everything we spoke about today. Let us know your thoughts. And we'll see you next week.
Day one.
Peace.
He front kicked him in the face.